Group games are very nice because all games have rules, and children have to decide on the rules. In other words, when they start to play, they commit themselves to the rules. And so when somebody violates the rule, one of the rules, then the whole group begins to say, that's not fair. And so that becomes a self-governing, self-government. And when they want to change the rules because the rules don't make sense to them, then somebody makes a suggestion and other people say they agree or don't agree with the changed rules. And so they vote and then they decide to commit themselves to a new set of rules and then enforce them. And so this is democratic governing. And in a game, you can count on conflicts. And these conflict situations are very nice because children have to argue among themselves and come to an agreement about what's a fair way to play. Schools use reward and punishment. That's the first thing. And I don't know about in Brazil, but in the United States, for example, we have awards for the best grades, the best behavior. That's usually called citizenship, but usually it's blind obedience that's rewarded. Another example of this heteronomy is we have all done this. Schools demand the memorization of things that mean nothing to many children, and if they don't memorize the right answer, then they get a bad grade. And after the exams were over, we were happy to forget what we memorized just for the test. It would be much better to use the time to get children to think, to debate, to say things like, I don't agree with that. That doesn't make sense. I have a better idea. Why do you think it's a better idea? And if they argue, they develop intellectually rather than just memorizing things that will evaporate. And that logical intelligence and respect for truth will last throughout their lives. And in the moral realm, schools use reward and punishment. If you don't behave, if you talk in class, well, the punishment is this, that, and the other thing. And so there are better ways to make children behave because they came from the inside, they came to the conclusion that a certain behavior is better than interrupting the